A pleasure to meet all at last, and welcome back to Facecam Specials Insurgence, here on GWK. And now, it's been quite some time already, but here I am, like I said before though, the first ever episode here on Part 4 of FSI showcases this title for the first time. Except now, by the time that this part on FSI Part 4 is going to be released, I mean, the game would probably already be out. But this is Dying Light 2, yet again. The first episode of Part 4 of Facecam Specials Insurgence pretty much premiered this game 23 days before its slated release. December 31st, 2020 was when this is supposed to be released, but I pretty much exposed this game to the world sometime before it was supposed to be released, so I don't really know at this point. But being that I actually have a copy of the game, because after all, I did put a pre-order on it as far back as mid-August. That's right. I had to wait nearly 4 months just to get my hands on a copy of this game. Now, if that ain't crazy enough, I don't really know what is. But anyways, this game, I don't really know what to expect from it at this point. It's kind of questionable for me. It's kind of in the same way that I feel about The Last of Us Part 2 and Dragon's Dogma, Dark Arisen, Jump Force, Kingdom Hearts 3, and also Transformers Battlegrounds. I mean, being that some of those were actually much newer titles that we've gotten on the PS4 library, I don't really know what to expect at this point. This is a game that came out very recently. Very recently. I mean, this is pretty much what they could do just for a new Dying Light installment. Well,
we're deep inside a dark zone.
Again, I don't really know what I could possibly say about this, but I guess that's because I haven't played much of the game already, just to at least determine a good conclusion to what the game is in general. I mean, I can see that it has some pretty good mechanics for what it is. You can grab weapons off the floor, slide, and sprint all over the place, bash in zombie skulls, and ripping open doors. Okay, now I gotta rip open doors. Or much rather, I grabbed the handle off of the door and broke it, and now I'm using that as a weapon. Okay. Oh my goodness. So, and for the record, this is in fact legitimate footage of mine that I've gotten based on my experiences with the game itself. I mean, some people might compare this with others, but that's because, like I've said before, the first time I played this game and the first time I brought it here on the FSI, I pretty much made sure, absolutely sure, that I would not intend to spoil anything to people out there who probably would want a copy of the game and want to play it for themselves. So, I can't really make any promises about it, but, of course,
another way to
I don't really know what I could possibly expect from people who might...
It covers a big area,
wow,
but lasts only for a few seconds.
Who might be indecent liars out there. That's kind of the thing in the community that I pretty much despise at this point, so... Of course, the thing is, Dying Light 2, I don't really know what I could possibly expect from it. Other than the fact that, well, it pretty much doesn't have much that I can actually say about it. But being that I've already played at least 10 minutes of the game itself so far, I guess I just cannot seem to put together any words about it. The Last of Us Part 2, Transformers Battlegrounds, Kingdom Hearts 3, and Jump Force, those were games that were pretty questionable at the moment. Okay. I mean, this is just a zombie game, in a way. It's like you're fighting against zombies similar to Resident Evil or Dead Rising or like any other games like that. This one I feel like tends to break a few boundaries here and there. The fact that, whoa, okay. So you're jumping from great heights. Is Aiden like superhuman or something? This guy's like Master Chief on crack. Okay. I guess the drug reference was kind of foul, but you know what? I just can't really seem to find anything good to say about it. But I also can't really find anything bad to say about it either, so...
Take me to the castle.
Yeah, okay.
Are you nuts?
Just
Well, anyways. Okay, this... I don't really know why you have to hold a weapon up to a guy's neck like that. I really don't know why you have to do that. Well, anyways. So far, yeah. It's pretty much a zombie game. There's lots of things that I can pretty much tell that you seem to be doing here. You're able to ride around in vehicles, you're able to run around buildings, jump across rooftops and window panes, and I guess the list will go on as time itself goes on, but you know what? I haven't played that much of the game yet, and therefore I can't really give much of a good explanation of how things are. So, you know what? I guess just tune in until next time.
You gonna kill me?